What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Before we crack on with today's update though, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates for you guys to enjoy throughout all of the summer transfer window on YouTube, so make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already. Also, don't forget social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video as well. 500 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And also don't forget as well, most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Lastly, this video, it's sponsored and it's brought to you by Bet US. That's right, we do have a new sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, and it is brought to you by Bet US. Firstly, this is an American audience only thing for people to enjoy, so I do want to say a big shout out to my American audience for all of you guys' continued support on my channel. Bet US, they are running a 125% sign up bonus. That's up to $2,500. All you need to do is press the link in my description and sign up. The promo code is JOIN125. You can bet on the go with BetUS. It's super convenient. You have fast payouts, live betting where you can bet on soccer. Football okay here in the UK, so you can bet on football, so do go and check that out. The link is in the description, and much love to my American supporters. So let's crack on then with today's transfer update, and we're going to start off first with some outs, and we've got an update on Jack Harrison, who isn't a Manchester City player, but it's interesting, so I wanted to report on it. So Jack Gaughan says that Jack Harrison is wanted by Newcastle United from Leeds United, and if that transfer does go through, I think it's a fee of around £35 million. Due to a sell-on fee that's been included by Manchester City, City could be getting a cool £5 million from this deal. It's good business. I do still like Jack. I rate him. I wish him all the best. So we'll see what happens with regards to his future. Now, moving on, we also have an update on Oleksandr Zinchenko, and whilst it's believed that he is closing in on a move to Arsenal, £30 million, everyone's expecting that to go through, and he's just waiting for the go-ahead for that to happen. He has been speaking ahead of Man City's pre-season game coming up on their tour of the United States of America. So I've got some direct quotes here that I'm just going to read to you guys just to see what you make of it. But Zinchenko has said that the target now is to try and build up our physical conditions and the tactical side of things. There's lots of different things to work on. And obviously, after a long vacation, a little bit more than 3 weeks, now it's time to work, to be ready, to be prepared for ourselves as much as they can, and look to adapt to the conditions, as it is obviously very hot in the United States of America. So he's been put on press duty there for the game coming up for Manchester City on Wednesday in our pre-season tour over in the United States. So it's suggested to me, at least for the immediate future, perhaps his transfer to Arsenal isn't as close as what we first thought, and everyone thought the deal had been agreed and he was going to go over to the Arsenal's training camp, do his medical, join up with his teammates and sign for them even from today or tomorrow. But considering he's on media duties and City play on Wednesday, looks like he will be a Manchester City player until at least the end of the week. It could even suggest that he might be here to stay, so I'm not sure. What do you guys make of that? Let me know in the comments below. So moving on to the ins, got an update on Emilio Lawrence, the youngster from Everton. Now he has, I'm delighted to say, signed for Manchester City. So firstly, welcome Emilio. He's going to be going on pre-season with the under-23s. He's going to be joining up with Phil Foden, John Stones and Ilkay Gundogan as well. Phil Foden and John Stones haven't had their COVID vaccines, so they cannot travel over to the United States of America due to their regulations. vaccinations. Ilkay Gundogan was meant to have his second jab, but due to him contracting COVID in June, there's obviously, I think it's 14 days from testing negative for COVID after testing positive, that you can have your second jab, and you have to have had it 14 days before you travel. So the dates just haven't worked out. So Phil Foden, John Stones, Ilkay Gundogan are joining up with the under 23s, along with Emilio Lawrence in Croatia. Lawrence is thought to be going to spend time in the academy, as he is only 16 years of age. Definitely one to look out for the future. And interestingly, no mention of a price, fee or compensation package here for City to sign him from Everton. So we'll see. I'm sure we'll have more news on that in the coming days or weeks. Now, moving on to a player that City were linked with earlier in the window, comes in the form of Paulo Dybala. Now, he will not be joining Manchester City this summer for free after his contract did expire at Juventus. Surprise. Just wanted to put a conclusion on this. Fabrizio Romano has said that he will join AS Roma on a 3-year contract for free. He's given that the here we go, so we are expecting that to go through. So that's that done and dusted. So moving on to the final story, and what I want to speak about here, as I'd done on my video a few days ago, was looking at potential alternatives to Marc Cucurella if he turns out to be too expensive for Manchester City, which is realistic. That could well happen, particularly if Man City get prized out of a move. So a new name is Borna Sosa. He's a left back at VfB Stuttgart, which definitely one of my favourite team names to say there, Stuttgart. Anyway, the Croatian, he's valued at around 20 to 25 million euros. It's believed 20 million pounds would be enough to make this transfer happen. He's 24 and he is a left back who can also play at left wing back as well. And according to BILD, which I've been told by people in the comments is pronounced BILD, he's Manchester City, they're interested in signing him, and he would be interested in a move to Manchester City. Now, this to me is a clear alternative to Cucurella, and it's exactly what I thought would happen, because City are playing a game here. They're going to link us with other players, we're going to show interest in other players, and if Brighton don't budge on their price, City will go for other players and they'll walk away from Cucurella. I've seen it all too often. So the game that's been played by Manchester City here is very simple. They're going to link themselves with other left backs and look to try and sign them instead, and if Cucurella doesn't force his way out of Brighton, or Brighton don't come back to Manchester City and City won't move on their price and they won't move on their asking price, then City will walk away and City will go and sign somebody else. Now, it seems to me that Brighton are holding firm here. This is why Manchester City aren't making any bids for Cucurella, and I'm convinced that's why things are quiet, because City are exploring other options right now until they find out who their best option is. The summer's long, we're not in a rush for a left back, we're not having a left back crisis right now, and I think Man City here don't want to go out and just rush and make a decision. They're happy to wait days, weeks, even towards the end of the window, I am sure, before they'll sign a left back. I'm convinced City will sign a left back. I'm just don't think it's going to be soon, and I think City are just going to weigh up and assess everything before they decide to pounce on whom that they're going to go for. Will it be Cucurella? Well, Cucurella definitely is the player that City want. However, if it means that we have to go for somebody else, then there are other options, and definitely Sosa is an option and an affordable option there for Manchester City. I've not seen him play. I'm sure others will be able to comment on how good he is. Is he suitable for Manchester City? Have you rated him, or do you not rate him? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think he'd be a good signing? So there we go, guys. That has been the transfer update for today. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. Aiming for 500 likes once more, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, let me know your thoughts of what you make of these transfers in the comments below. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming throughout all of the summer transfer window. So if you want to stay up to date, first and fast, every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news, then do make sure you have subscribed to my channel, the go-to guy for transfer news for Manchester City this summer. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do go and check out today's video sponsor, Bet US. It's available to all of my American viewers only. So if you are tuning in from the United States of America, you want to go and check out Bet US, then I would appreciate that. Anyone that does use my link in and everything to get BetUS and take advantage of their sign-up offers and everything does help to support the future content created here on my channel. It does keep these videos coming for you guys, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. I am sweating buckets. It is sweltering here in the UK right now, but we haven't broke that temperature record yet. Tomorrow, another warm day could be them. So I'll see you then. Peace. Ciao for now.